Dear students, good evening. And today I am going to teach you a new lesson. President of India. The President of India is national head of the nation and the executive power of Indian Union is vested in the hand of the President of India. He exercises this power either directly or through the officers subordinated to him in the accordance with the constitution. The president is the head of the state and the supreme commander of the defense forces of India. The president exercises his power on the ad and advice of the prime minister and council of ministers. The constitution provides that there shall be a council of ministers with the prime minister at the head to aid and advise the president in exercise of his or her functions. According to the 42nd Amendment Act, it is necessary for the President of India to exercise his or her function in accordance with the advice of the Council of Ministers. What do you mean by this? 42nd Amendment Act, very important. Means President of India will discharge his duty accordance with aid and advice of the Council of Ministers. And Council of Ministers means there are three type of ministers: cabinet minister, minister of state, and deputy ministers. And who is the head of the Council of Ministers? Definitely your answer will be there: Prime Minister of India. And who will appoint Prime Minister and Council of Ministers? Your answer is there: President of India. President of India is very important post with reference to the Indian Constitution, and he is national head. Now going to teach you what are the qualifications of the President of India. Before explaining this one, I would like to teach you the qualification of member of Lok Sabha and Rajya Sabha. So dear students, in my previous video I have taught you the qualifications of the member of Lok Sabha and Rajya Sabha. Means first point, must be Indian citizen, not having office of profit, and age for Lok Sabha 25 years, for Rajya Sabha 30 years. So these points are common points I have taught you. Same qualification will be there in President of India. Only one changing will be there. It should be very clear. What are the changing? Age only. All qualifications are same like member of Lok Sabha and Rajya Sabha. Only one qualification required. That is very important. That very important, that age more than 35 years. So going to teach what qualifications given. A person shall be eligible for the election as a president if he is Indian citizen, has completed the age of 35, means not less than 35, not word, means completed 35 years completed, or 1 day extra, that is enough. Is qualified for the election as a member of Lok Sabha. Just I have taught you. A person shall not be eligible for election as a president if he holds any office of profit under the government of India or government of any state, or under the local or other authority subject to the control of any of the said government. However, a person is not deemed to hold an office of profit by reason only that he is a president or vice president or minister either for union or for state. A person who holds or who has held office as a president shall be eligible for re-election to that office subject to another provision of the constitution. Suppose any person is qualifications, I think you are understanding. One more point is there. Suppose anybody is a president of India. I think who is president of India today? If she want to or he want to participate in upcoming election, very much permitted, means re-election is allowed. So these are important point regarding qualifications of President of India. Now my second question is there, how President of India will be elected? That is very very important point. So President of India will be elected by electoral college. And what do you mean by electoral college? I would like to mention here. First, try to understand what is the electoral college. Dear students, you have seen the election like legislative election, parliamentary election, legislative assembly election, parliamentary election. So I know that, you know that each and every person of India is very much permitted to cast his or her vote if person has completed 18 years of her or his age, irrespective caste, color, creed. So you have seen that when a member of parliament election will be there, or member of legislative assembly election will be held. So people will be going for voting, and you people are very much vigilant regarding this. But when presidential election will be held or vice presidential election will be held, so you people will be not very vigilant. It will be not looking far and wide. Why? Because in that election only MPs and MLAs are allowed to cast their vote. So that's why it is indirect election. Means common people will not participate in that election. That's why these elections are not very popular election, irrespective Lok Sabha election or state legislative election. Because when state assembly election will be there, so large scale campaign will be there. People will be going. People used to go to your home and they requesting to give vote in the favor of respective political party. Many leaders, okay, started campaigning, okay, and many rallies taken place, and by multimedia also, by Facebook also, by WhatsApp message. I think you have seen that in parliamentary election and in state legislative election, people requested to the common people to cast their vote in the favor of respective party. That's why these elections are very very popular election. Why popular? Because maximum people will cast their vote. But in presidential election and vice presidential election, minimum people, means indirect election is there, and only MPs and MLAs will cast their vote. So these are difference, and one more difference is there, direct election and indirect election. What is direct election and what is indirect election? I would like to teach you. Direct election means when common people who has completed his or her age 18 years are going to polling booth, casting their vote, participating in that election. So this election or this type of election is known as direct election. Means people directly went for voting, and they had given vote. They have given vote to respective political party. They went to polling booth, whatever. I think you are very much familiar. You have seen. So that is in direct election. What is indirect election? Okay, suppose your Mahen sir is MLA. So your Mahen sir will cast his vote in presidential election. But as a common man, as a common people, your Mahen sir is not allowed to cast his vote in presidential election. Why? Answer is there कि your Mahen sir is a teacher. He is not a MLA or MP. If your Mahen sir will be MLAs or MP, so definitely he will cast his vote in presidential election. Understood? So in presidential election, common people will be not allowed. Only MPs and MLAs will be allowed. So one more term is there. In next video, I will teach you that electoral college. So little bit introduction is there. It is necessary to mention here. Electoral college means it is a kind of a voter list in which voter's name has been mentioned. And who will be the voter? Just I have taught you. All elected member of the both houses of the parliament and all elected member of all state assemblies including Union Territory Delhi and Pondicherry will be comprised in electoral college. So one more video I'll make regarding electoral college, then you people will be very much comfortable. Thank you. And upcoming video, dear students, I'll teach you electoral college.